Reviews42 has recently been in news for raising $5 million from Tiger Global Management and Nirvana Venture Advisors, and also for its rebranding to Zopper.com. The company even upgraded its mobile application with features such as question and answer based product searches and price alerts every hour. In the next 15 minutes, you'll get to know more about the company's future plans and strategies. However, before we get to the founders, let's hear from the company's employees what drives them to work with Zopper and how ambitious they are for the startup.
So this is my first job here, and I came to know about it through one of my classmates actually in college. Being a fresher, it's quite great to work here, and the culture is pretty cool. So the kind of environment I was looking forward to. So there are no such things as strict timings that you have to be 9 to 5. You have to, then you don't have to be a mechanical being. As long as you get the work done, everything is cool. So it's fun to work here.
We actually don't hate Mondays anymore. And moreover, we sleep here, we work at night as well. We have flexible working hours, right? You can come early, you can leave early. If you're coming late, if your work is done, you can leave, right? Whenever you need leaves, right, they are provided to you.
Today we have Neeraj Jain and Surjendu Kolia, co-founders Zopper.com. Hi Neeraj, hi Surjendu.
Hi.
So, as a matter of fact, recently we got to hear that you have changed the name of the website from Reviews42 to Zopper. Why has the sudden change taken place?
Our offering was not doing justice, or the name was not doing justice to the offerings that we have. So after doing a lot of primary research, we realized that we need to pick up a name which actually doesn't mean anything, but can portray that we have a large bouquet of offerings rather than being very focused and constricted on reviews alone.
Just one more thing, that Zopper is the play on the word shopper. So we want to say that it's everything to do with shopper. Whenever you are shopping in India, either online or offline, you should come to Zopper, and then all your problems will be solved.
Alright, so what all comes with this rebranding? Would you be having perhaps a logo created, or would there be some more inclusion of employees? Is there an expansion plan which goes ahead with that?
A lot more focus would be on the B2C, the properties that we have. That is focus on mobile app, and focus on the desktop website also. We have a great online-offline offering. So we have a platform called Rise, through which retailers can broadcast pricing and inventory information to Reviews42. So that will be a major focus on that. We will be starting operations on the sales as well as the merchant listing side across 8 cities in India. Lot more emphasis on infrastructure, product development, technology. So it's like a multi-pronged growth that we will have.
Okay. So recently you raised $5 million from Tiger Global and Nirvana Venture Advisor.
Correct.
What went behind that, and what follows next? Do you have any plans to raise any further fundings in the days to come?
Yeah, this is correct, that we have recently raised $5 million from Tiger Global and our current investors. And obviously majority of that funding will go into continue building a good product, and then from this time onwards we'll be spending a lot of money in building a brand and marketing also, because so far we have been, like Surjendu said, a mainly engineering focused company, but now we obviously want to become a consumer brand. So, and the industry that we are in, obviously a lot more capital will be required, because if you look at the whole large market of India, you probably have close to 1 million shops which can publish their inventory and pricing information on the platform, and these shops are spread across the country. So obviously to reach out to all these shopkeepers, convince them, sell them, you require a lot more capital than what we have raised so far.
Okay. Is there also some plans of putting this money into some commercial advertisements in the days to come?
Possible, but can't say at this stage.
Okay. But if you have said that it could be possible. So similarly, if at all you go about it, so what all things can we predict? Would that be more of an online advertisement, or would you go for commercial television advertisements as well?
So our branding strategy is going to be twofold. One, obviously we want to acquire users who are already online, people who are already kind of are aware of shopping online, people who go to the prominent e-commerce sites in India, and that will be obviously our user segment as well. Secondly, since we have so much depth in local markets, so obviously we use this channel to acquire users. For example, even currently we have these small stickers which are put on all each shop which signs up with us. So obviously, that also becomes a tool for us to acquire users. Similarly, we look at doing more offline activities, consumer activations in places where people go and shop offline, because the core proposition that we bring to the table is we integrate online and offline seamlessly. Anyone who is shopping need not restrict herself to only online or offline.
Okay, right.
So obviously, we'll use this channel a lot more aggressively to acquire users.
Talking about the traction that the website has been generating over the past couple of months, what kind of information can we have on that?
And I can share that we have close to 500,000 monthly active users as of now, but that's a very small number. But obviously, this number will grow much more in future.
And in the days to come, what kind of a target that you have kept for yourself?
10 times in 10 months.
10 times in 10 months. Could you also disclose a little more on the revenue side of it? What kind of revenue have you been generating? And also, what would be your target for the year 2014?
So we can't disclose the revenues or revenues target, but what I can tell you that majority of revenue is coming from offline, subscription fee from offline retailers, and this number will also grow many-fold in next 12 months.
And then what is the target that you'll be having for this year?
See, again, our targets really don't mean much, because like I'm saying, our user growth is going to be 10 times, our catalog growth is going to be 10 times. So, I think revenue should grow a lot more than that, but it will be at least 10 times.
So the fact is that all said and done, with all the hype and hoopla, we believe that local has always been the number one place where people go and shop. Even today in the US, all the developed countries like Japan and everywhere you go, plus all the developing countries. So, and that's going to grow. So the offering that we have is basically that today if you see, there are 110-120 million online users in India. But if you ask me what all percentage of that is actually shopping online, that would be not more than 10 million unique shoppers who have actually shopped at least once online. So there is 110 million people who are not doing shopping, but they are online. So what are they doing? So there is a concept called as ROPO, research online and purchase offline. So you research online and then you go to a local store and buy. So first thing, as Neeraj was mentioning, that our target for marketing is to take these 110 million people and tell them that here is a platform where you can do, this is a destination for you, where you can search for products, reviews, pricing, online and offline both, merchant discovery. That's the gateway to your shopping. So what we do is we enable both. We also tell you that these are 1,000 e-commerce portal where you can get this particular price. But on top of that, we also tell you that these are the nearby 10 stores, which is within 2 to 3 kilometers, where you can get this particular SKU at some price point. Now to enable that transaction, I need to empower these retailers so that they can broadcast their inventory and pricing information. So there is a platform that we have built, which is a great platform. Through this platform, these retailers expose their inventory pricing information. So we are trying to sort of enable their inventory online and helping a consumer to consume that. So this is the major chunk of our revenue that we make through the subscription money that we get, and our focus is 90% on this because that's a large market.
Going ahead, what is your expansion plans in terms of hiring, and also if you would want to leverage the business apart from Delhi NCR to other cities?
So today if you see, we're trying different models for different sectors of our work. Sales, we try to outsource something, try to keep something on board, on rolls, and then we see what is the ROI coming up. If the ROI is better on one particular, we'll try to put in more money there. So we are still in that phase because we're in a very hyper growth mode. So it might happen that we grow to 200 people by March 2014, or we remain just 70-80 people by March 2015.
5 years down the line, where do you see the company growing, and what are your expectations from the overall venture?
We believe that 5 years down the line, people will know us as the brand which they can trust to start their shopping journey from this point. And we believe that I think majority of mobile users will be starting their shopping from our product in India. And what will also get changed, at the macro level, that I think mobile internet will be much bigger in a few years from now, and mobile shopping will look very, very different what it looks right now in India. True. And we are hoping that we'll be able to bet correctly on the trends and then build a product which we will love to use, and will be like the preferred product for any shopper in India.
A lot of people confuse us with a price comparison engine. We are not a price comparison engine, because I'm pretty sure a price comparison engine, the revenues that you generate as a price comparison engine is primarily on the affiliates that you, on the affiliate revenue, that you send the traffic to Flipkart, and based on what kind of protocol you have with Flipkart, you make money on that. Either it can be a cost per click or on sale. Because of a lot many factors, this market is very, very small. As a result, you will realize that there are many price comparison engines, but none of them have been able to raise a lot of money, primarily because the market opportunity is very limited. So we realized that at least a year and a half back. So, and from then we were focusing that how can we build a large business. You cannot build a large business just on the affiliate money. So you can have very large players in India today making 50, 60, 70 lakhs of money, but they are already maxing out because the opportunity, the flooring, the ceiling is already, they're hitting the ceiling. So we realized that there is a 100 billion product retail market in India which is in the offline space. Even today, e-commerce would be not more than 0.5 to 0.6% of the entire retail, right? Even in the US, it's 10%, though you have Amazon and around 30,000 other e-commerce platforms.
Alright, Neeraj and Jagnu, thank you so much for coming on VCC TV, and we'll wish you all the best for your venture.
Thanks for having us.